Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all doing today? Welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. This is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. Democrats in the House of Representatives want to extend the federal eviction ban to help the millions of renters across this nation. In this video, I will be bringing you up to date on the latest stimulus news, and I will also be going over everything you need to know about applying for federal rental assistance. I will also be announcing the 3 winners of this week's $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. You can still enter my giveaway. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and also like this video. Thank you so much, everyone. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is advocating a temporary fix, urging the Biden administration to act unilaterally to help the United States' most vulnerable renters. Nancy Pelosi stated that the CDC, which has instituted a ban on evictions through the end of Saturday, should extend the deadline further, giving House Democrats more time to codify the extension in legislation. During a press briefing in the Capitol, Nancy Pelosi stated, "I think this is something that we will work out. It is not about any more money. The money is there, resting in localities and governors' offices across the country. So we would like the CDC to expand the moratorium. That is where it can be done." The remarks come as Pelosi and other Democrat leaders are scrambling to locate the votes to extend the eviction moratorium legislatively, a request that President Joe Biden made only this Thursday. The Rules Committee considered the topic on Friday morning, debating proposals sponsored by Democratic Representative Maxine Waters, head of the Financial Services Committee, which initially would have extended the moratorium through the end of the year.
Thank you, Madam President. With the presiding officer's help and the help of 48 others in this body, we provided back in March in an amendment, and then in final passage, we provided the biggest tax cut, largest tax cut for working families ever. It's called the Child Tax Credit. It's been several years in the making. We didn't make much progress the last 4 years, but an election of a new president, coupled with a new United States Senate, has made all the difference in the world. In my state, 2.4 million children are eligible. In 2.1 million of those, I'll get to that in a moment, we haven't reached everybody yet. 2.1 million children last week in the mail, in their mailbox, or in direct deposit in their parents' bank accounts. 2.1 million children were the beneficiaries of either $250 or $300 last week. So every month, July 15th, coming up August 15th, September 15th, October 15th, children from 0 to 5 their parents will get $300 each of those months. If their children are 6 to 17, those families will get $250 per child. Almost every child, 92% of children in Ohio, roughly the same, 9 out of 10 in the state of Wisconsin, the presiding officer's state, will be getting their families will be getting these checks in the mail. In a sort of a macro big way, we know this does a number of things. First of all, it drops the poverty rate among America's children by almost 50%. Imagine that one bill we do drops the poverty rate among children in this country by 50%. Something government's never been able to do, and because of this child tax credit, the largest tax cut.
But a number of moderate Democrats are opposed to this bill. One put the number of Democratic opponents at 14, citing the length of the extension. That opposition led Democratic leaders to shrink the window of the benefit to expire on October 18, 2021, although it remains unclear if that concession is enough to win the support of the centrist holdouts. Pelosi also wrote to Democrats this afternoon. She stated, "It is our hope that we could pass a bill extending the eviction moratorium to that date immediately." Meanwhile, Democrats of all stripes are grumbling that President Biden waited until Thursday, just 2 days before the House is scheduled to leave Washington for a long summer vacation, to request that Congress take up this issue. Democratic Representative Jim McGovern, a chairman of the Rules Panel, during a Friday morning hearing, had said, "I quite frankly wish he had asked us sooner." President Biden's request came weeks after the Supreme Court on June 29th had warned that the CDC lacks the authority to extend the moratorium beyond July 31st without any congressional action. Pelosi said, "We are not going away from this issue. Whether it is now or shortly thereafter, we are going to have to find a solution." But in the meantime, however, she is calling on the nation's governors to use billions of dollars Congress has already allocated to help renters. She put the figure at $46 billion in unspent assistance. Pelosi argued that the CDC does have the authority to extend the moratorium on its own, Supreme Court ruling or none. So what are your thoughts on this, everyone? Should the CDC extend the federal eviction ban? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Congress has allocated more than $45 billion in rental assistance to address this crisis, and only a sliver of the money has been spent so far. So if you are approved for the relief, you could get up to 18 months of rent covered. If you have not applied yet, you need to act quickly. Doing so could help you stay in your home longer. The National Low-Income Housing Coalition has a state-by-state list of the 483 programs giving out the federal money. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau also has a new tool to help you apply for that rental relief. If you would like to apply for rental assistance, I will be leaving a link in the comment section below that can help you find rental assistance programs in your state. To be eligible for the funding, at least one member of your household has to qualify for unemployment benefits or attest in writing that they have lost income or incurred significant expenses due to this crisis. You will also need to demonstrate a risk of homelessness, which may include a past due rent or utility notice. In addition to that, your income level for 2020 cannot exceed 80% of your area's median income. Those states have been directed to prioritize applicants who fall at 50% or lower, as well as those who have been out of work for 90 days or longer. Some state and local programs have set additional priorities, and you may want to search for those. Remember, everyone, you could receive up to 18 months of rental assistance, including a mix of payments for back and future rent. If you have already been approved for rental funds but continue to be behind, you can typically apply again as long as you're requesting relief for a different period of time. The money usually goes directly to your landlord unless they refuse to comply. Please, everyone, look at the link below that I have left in the comment section if you need more information on rental assistance in your state. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here this afternoon. That is the end of the video for now. I truly hope you found this video helpful. Remember, I will be announcing the 3 winners of this week's $50 Amazon gift card giveaway. You can still enter the giveaway. All you need to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also please leave a comment below. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed Thursday.